When the treehouse that you already have is iconic, it's like, where do you go from there, right? How do you take it to the next level?
I've been involved with Playa Viva for about 5 years. My wife is a yoga instructor and a masseuse. Everyone goes to yoga. I go drone for the late mornings. It's quiet, the water is better before the wind, you can see a lot of animals. So I was just out droning and I picked up on I thought it was a bunch of trash out in the ocean, and I got closer and closer and closer, and it turns out it was a huge pod of rays. I just kept going and taking pictures and shooting video. I wish I would have taken more because it was so amazing.
Steve and Shea had taken a video and photographed with his drone of Mobilis ray migration happening right off the coast here. And it was beautiful. I was like, wow, like, can we do this in Treehouse? What if this were the inspiration?
How can we portray that kind of a moment of the manta rays coming back to the ocean and it's just dropping time right there, and then make it a building? So I was, it was kind of confusing. And it was pushing my boundaries for sure, my limits. But it was fun. It was literally doodling what we start talking like you and me right now, until he had a visual clear enough to show it to the architects.
So I called him up and I shared with him the early drawings Rodolfo had done and the idea of doing these manta rays. He was like, yeah, we can do this. And so they sent me some initial concept drawings, and it was like, yeah, they nailed it. They got it.
We came up with the hyperbolic paraboloid structural system. You need a big roof with big eaves that provides the shade and acts like a big umbrella. You elevate the rooms so they have a better natural ventilation. And by elevating it on top of the dune, you also provide the beautiful sunset views. The village in the end is a composition of larger and smaller rays of different levels that refer back to the video of the rays that inspired the project. We also introduced Jorg Stamm in the team as the bamboo specialist.
Olaf already had built a manta ray with me before in Sri Lanka. So Olaf was the designer, and he asked me if I could help him with the construction and implementation of the project. I just called for help. Who wants to go to work on the beach? And here we are.
Imagine if a massive fucking manta ray came out of the jungle and it got stranded in there like a Air Force from World War II, and then nature started to take over.
We have finished the first 2 prototypes. It worked out pretty well, and there were minor changes, like due to the conical shape of the bathroom house, we were a little bit confused about the stairs, because the stairs start on the inside and move slightly conically to the outside. So at some point I banged my head into one of those beams and I said, okay, this has to change. It's a challenge, and that's why I'm here.
The new tree houses are broken down into 2 buildings. The part in the front of the perch is either a manta ray, a new jet, or a wing. And behind it is a bathhouse with a bathroom on the bottom floor, and the top floor being a loft that can fit 2 beds, 3 or even more comfortably.
And then staying in there and being able to be in the treehouse and waking up and having the ocean so close to you is amazing. I wish everyone could experience it.
This is a design which is inspired by exactly this place. And this is Huluchuca. This is Mexico.